I gotta get this out. Huge update just came out. Let's talk about these updates. These are big. In preparation for Origin, we just made some updates to the Axie Infinity Marketplace. We'll show that in just a second. You can now see Origin cards, status effects, and summons. Also, part of the update will show potential points, and we'll get into that. Potential points are a new system in Origin that determine the charms you're able to equip to your Axie. Each Axie has a fixed amount of potential points based on its parts and its class. Some charms cost 1, while other rare charms can cost up to 5 potential points. In this example, this Axie has 12 aqua potential points, and 1 looks like a beast or a reptile. That's a reptile. Oh yeah, they changed the symbols. Another big update coming out in the marketplace. So you see it has 12 potential for aqua and 1 potential for a reptile. Now if you can see, this is why it's important that you have a more pure Axie and not like a rainbow or like a chop suey as they call it. So you can see the number of parts matching the class. 1 gives 0 purity bonus, 2 gives 0, 3 gives 1, 4 gives 2. So when you have a 7 out of 7, meaning it's an aqua with 6 aqua parts, that would be a total of 8 purity bonus. So they can have a lot more potential. But it does go on to say, so in my previous example, that Axie had 6 aqua parts and 1 reptile part, giving them 0 purity bonus for the one reptile part, and then 6. So what he's saying here is 6 aqua parts plus 6 purity bonus equals 12 aqua potential bonus and 1 reptile. So a 7 out of 7 will have a max of 15 potential points. If you look up here, he says a charm's potential point cost can be seen in the upper left-hand corner. When equipping the charm, the amount will be deducted from that Axie's potential points until it is removed. So if it has 16 and you equipped paralyzed jellyfish, it would reduce your potential aqua points, whatever would be relevant here. This right here is the season that this rune or charm will be in effect. So this is season 1. So that's important because runes and charms will change every season come Origin. The potential point and bonus system makes it so that the higher purity Axies can equip stronger charms, but it sacrifices the ability, variance, and versatility. So when planning your teams, you might opt for a 7 out of 7 Axie so that you can maximize 3 mystic charms. Or you might want an Axie with a bunch of different class parts in order to achieve a very specific moveset with high synergy while sacrificing the ability to equip the best charms. And that's how potential points, charms, and part purity work together. Let's go to the marketplace. We go into the marketplace. Now we can go and search by Origin or Classic. We're going to leave it on Origin, and we're just going to click on the first Axie we see. So this is the first Axie, but now we can see the Origin components. So these are the potential parts. So it has 1 beast potential, it has 4 plant potential, 2 bug potential, and 1 bird potential. So the charms will have a cost. So if there's a charm that requires it to have 3 bird potential, you could not use it with this Axie. So if you look, we can now hover over the cards and it'll tell us what effect it might have. This says apply bleed. Well, what does bleed mean? Bleed says target loses 15 HP when playing a card. So when it attacks or uses a skill of its own. Let's find something with fear. Balloon. Apply fear. Fear. Whenever this unit uses an attack card, shuffle a confused into its draw pile. So fear, not what we thought. So let's look at some other effects that we've been curious about. One of my biggest questions was hollow. We can scroll down and we can find hollow. 0 energy. This actually loses 75 HP. Summon a trunk. If we hover over it, trunk, plant, 75 HP, has taunt. The target is always targeted by enemy attack abilities. So stunned, target cannot use any abilities. Goo. So now when we hover over goo, it shows us what the card actually looks like. And it says 1 energy, banish. That's all it does. It's just stuck in their hand. Cool. Now we can look at weak. Weak says this target deals 20% less attack damage. Confused. It's a card that goes in your hand. It says unplayable, ethereal. So that means it's not real, right? So X, because it can't be cast. So when you draw this, it's just a dead card. I'm not going to go every single one. I might do a separate video for that. So we go down to hot butt. You can see it shuffles 3 burns. If you look, we can see the burn card. It's a unplayable ethereal. At the end of your turn, all allies take 8 damage. Pretty cool. I expected it to do 2 damage to everything. So 8 damage is a pretty big buff. The coolest one is probably Mavis. Mavis, it's a bird with 18 HP. When your turn starts, after card drawing, Mavis reduces 1 energy of a random attack card. lose HP when your turn ends. So it starts at 18, then it's at 10, then it's at 2, and then it is removed from the field. But that reduces one card in your hand, the cost of it, by 1 energy. So this card is gonna be dope. Anyways, there's a million things. This video could literally go on for like hours. Go into the marketplace, check out the new things. Like, there's so much to learn. Get out there and do something. Good luck in your matches, man. Don't go too crazy with the spending. We still have a couple days of information that we haven't got yet. So take it all with a grain of salt or whatever. All right. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.